And that's another 1,000 calories at home in the books.
How the hell do I burn so many calories just from home?
1,100 calories from home.
What is up, people? What better way to start the video than walking down the road, because realistically it is still quarantine and nobody is out, but we are heading to the Motherland or Super Value.
Honestly, the one that has the smallest queue, but there's people there. I'm gonna go check a little. And would you look at that? No queue whatsoever. This is why you shop at the Motherland. Oh, look at this dog. And there's another one here as well. Hello, what is your name? Hello. Oh my god. Oh, he is a cute one, he or she. Oh my god, he is so fluffy.
Unfortunately, the whole sausage dog idea is sort of on pause for the moment, but I'm still trying my best.
Here we go. First steps first, we need to sanitize our hands. Beautiful.
But yes, hopefully one day we will get a dog. But anyway, you read the title of the video. It's going to be a super raw one. Tomorrow I'm thinking of doing like a full day of eating. Then I also put up a thread on Instagram going through a few questions, so I might touch on those on this video.
But for tonight I am going to eat with the fam, so I've walked down to get a few ingredients and just a few other staples. So we got potatoes and cinnamon. Then I might get some steak.
And here we go, people. There's an empty box on the floor, and you already know, regardless of how many people are around, when there's an empty box,
we have to get inside it. Oh my days, I hope. Oh god, this is very embarrassing. Here we go. Beautiful. To be honest, it's quite the view. Ooh, hello, how are you doing? It's quite the view from here.
Anyway, that is my dignity lost. Back to shopping.
Going for some mixed beans, the staple toffee and vanilla yogurt, and then I'll get like one or two of the Skyers, some Poverty Milky Way bars, and you already know we have to check the 20 centile. There's so much ham here. No Cajun chicken. I swear, if this was all Cajun chicken, I would just buy the whole lot. As always, a very happy customer, but we have to pick up the latest magazine.
And there you go, people. And yes, before you say it, my hair is ridiculously long, but we haven't shaved it off yet. Anyway, I will check back in with you at this feast that is going to be our barbecue.
But firstly, guys, look at this little coming to the rescue during the quarantine. A full-on cycle ergometer, step trackers, and then over here the pièce de résistance. You have a rower. I am very tempted by this. Then you have dumbbells and kettlebells. Realistically, they're all going to be sold out, but I might pop down to see. And then we do have Mama Murray. Look what we have come home to. Making up, what is this bad boy?
Tarte tatin.
Tarte tatin to complement the barbecue. So that should be hella interesting. I might even partake in that. So give us a sick transition through the forehead. Yes, people! Oh my god, I'm very excited about this. So this is what we got. We got a pizza pane, pretty much like garlic bread just on a pizza base. We have a nice side salad with my 2 potatoes. Then we have some like turkey sausages, pork sausages, and spicy sausages, some ribs, the 2 steaks, and then Mama Murray, off you go, is gonna try and flip this. Oh my god, what a spread. Here we go. We got the trick of the trade with a bit of tin foil. Flip! Oh Jesus. Here we go, the moment of truth. Oh baby, look at that. Oh, what's on the top? Oh no, we have to peel that off. This is the pièce. Oh
my days.
Yes.
Look at that.
Very good, mom. Look at that. This is where I learn all my cooking from. So yeah, that's gonna be dessert. Gonna smash this down and then check back in with you probably tomorrow morning.
And there we go, family. That was disgusting. You know it's a whopper when the hoodie even has to come off. That never happens. But yes, that's another one in the books. Now let's get moving on to this full day of eating Q&A sort of vlog.
Okay, here we go. Post-workout meal. And comment below. Do you count this as calories? But you already know. Boop, 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 boop. All practically calorie free. But here we go. So we have some low-fat cheese. We have a tomato, red onion, some bread, some cooked chicken slices, and some eggs. So we're gonna make up an anabolic toasty in 3, 2, 1. Oh yes, baby, look at the cheese. I'm probably gonna burn my, oh, look at that bad boy. 4 toasties of peace, and then we're gonna top it with a bag of popcorn. We had some left over from the last video, and then a nice big bowl of strawberries for dessert. Perfecto.
And that's right, we're still eating big during the quarantine. But yes, back to the sort of Q&A. It's really only sort of one main question, my most frequently asked one. I put up a thread, like a question and answer thread on Instagram, and the main one was like, how the hell do I burn so many calories just from home? I mean, it's practically the same as in like the gym. So it's like 1,000 calories, sometimes even more. And if you don't follow me on IG, I do actually post my workouts quite frequently, but I did record like an overview today and yesterday.
Flashback.
And there we go, it's another one in the books. You can see the damage there, absolutely disgusting what we did. 35 rounds, so 25 of 200s, 10 of 250s of the ski erg. And now we've just finished 6 rounds of dumbbell rows, bicep curls, dips, and then tricep push down. So again, an hour and a half of work, 1,100 calories from home.
The next morning.
Okay, another day. Here we go. That's another example, and this is what we're working with. Just finished 7 sets of 30 goblet squats. Then our intro. Again, another filthy intro. We did 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 32 rounds of 250, and that's another 1,000 calories at home in the books.
End of flashback.
So yeah, it's not rocket science. It's very like metabolic style training, maybe like a 1-to-1 work to rest ratio or even less, and then followed by like a muscle maintenance, far lower volume than normal. But yeah, I usually aim for like 100 reps of like a major compound, and that is sort of it. All sets of course taken to failure, as we know based on the research out there that at low intensities, repetitions to failure seem almost essential for increases in muscle strength and mass of similar magnitude to higher intensity resistance training protocols.
Anyway, what I'll do is like write a general overview in the description for you of my workouts, but I have a ton of work to do, so we're going to smash this down and I'll hit you back up later on. Okay people, we're back in the hermit room doing coaching work as per usual, and if you are a client of mine, please let me just shout you out, because most of you are just absolutely killing it from home, and they are proof that you don't need all these fancy pieces of equipment to make gains, okay? If you're a client, you know how brutal the workouts are, and even like the cardio examples that I did like in your dashboard. So yeah, the take home message is that, okay, situations might not be optimal, but there is no reason to just turn into the Michelin man, okay? You can still get a great stimulus from just home workouts. It just takes a bit of creativity, discipline, and intensity, okay? It might not be the fanciest gym ever, but suck it up, guys, okay? You can still get it done, and just at least be grateful at this moment in time that you have a house over your head and that you don't have the C virus. But anyway, here's the current situation. I did actually place a big order of the skinny syrups like early on in the week, but they haven't arrived. So you know what that means? It means we come on a trip to Stillorgan. And oh my god, families, first of all, it is a beautiful day, but oh, look at this car park. I've never seen Stillorgan so empty in my life. We have McDonald's closed. What's this? Basewood Fire Pizza is open, and then Mao's is also open. I think so. That's a little bit strange. But if you don't know Stillorgan by now, that is not why we're here. We are here because we might as well pick up like 1 or 2 just from the WME company to keep me going. And people, that is an issue. Why are they closed? It said they were open on site. Oh my days. But I guess while I'm here, I might as well pop into Lidl. And look at this. I have never seen these types of melons. Ghost melons, Ghost Lifestyle coming out with melons now as well as protein. Anyway, while I'm here, I might as well pick up some stuff for dinner. And guys, this Lidl is empty compared to everywhere else. I didn't have to queue up, and it's just an absolute ghost town. Anyway, I'll also get some rice, so we'll go for a whole grain, and then I think an egg fried rice. And if there's one time I would actually go to the cinema, even on my own, because realistically I have no friends, it's now, just to switch up the routine, even to watch like 50 Shades of Grey. And look at this, even Tesco's, like one of the biggest stores, only has like 3 people in the queue. Might as well wait.
Moments later.
2 minutes we waited, literally straight through the door. And I don't even know what I'm here for.
You know what, Lidl didn't have any spinach, so I guess I'll pick that up. Of course, you have to check Halo Top, still full price. They have literally not been on sale for weeks now. And of course, my favorite aisle, the cereal aisle. What offers do we have? We have Crave for €3. The goat is full price, look at that. I already have a box at home, but oh, what a beautiful place. Guys, I'm sorry for this video. It's literally all over the place. But this is as exciting as it literally gets at the moment. Guys, look at this. I was going back to the car, but Deals is open, so you already know. Sorry. I am extremely happy, guys. This is the biggest change of scenery I've had for months. Even just seeing the Biscoff for $1.50 brings joy to my life. You know what? I know I said I had Cocoa Pops at home, but if they're on offer here, well, that is very disappointing, but anyway, again, I don't need them. So just like that, we are out in literally 2 minutes. Apparently they are closing now, so again, a very good outing. Woo!
Anyway, while I'm here, I thought I'd put your mind at ease because I did do a bit of research just for everyone worrying about losing your gains. Look, there is a study out there by Bickel et al. 2011 who essentially got 70 people to train for 16 weeks and then after that slashed their workout volume by a third or a ninth for 32 weeks after lifting for 16 weeks. And the overall results, even with so much less volume, okay, both groups actually maintained all their muscle, and even better, the 1/3 group actually increased their muscle. Okay, so essentially you could be doing 30 sets per muscle per week, cut back to 10 sets and still make gains. Okay, obviously the weight is less, but like I said, if you're taking it to failure, then it's just as effective. So don't be worrying about losing your gains. Just get as much as you can done, tick the boxes, and you should be good to go. Muscle memory and all that as well. When you get back to the gym, you'll make all kinds of gains. But anyway, that wasn't a very successful trip. So you know what I'll do at the end of this transition, if it does arrive sort of tomorrow or during the week, then I will include what the skinny order or the skinny syrup order included. If not, then it's time for food.
And here we go, a solid 3 days later. Quite a slow delivery, but the parcel has finally arrived.
Honestly, the most exciting part of my week. I don't know, comment down below. Even though I know what's in it, it just feels like Christmas every single time when I get like a new delivery. Anyway, this is what we got, and remember the link is actually down below. So it's a skinny food company. They do like flavor drops, syrups, a load more other things, but we got 4 syrups, so 3 new flavors. So we have birthday cake, gingerbread, and then Easter cream. I've never tried any of these, so birthday cake, interesting. Gingerbread, I love gingerbread, and this is supposed to be like the filling of a cream egg. They were selling them off cheap after Easter. People obviously didn't like them, but I definitely think I'm gonna like this. But yeah, that is the order, and I am very excited. And you're probably like, Scott, you're so boring, but this actually excites me. So comment down below, have you tried any of these flavors? But for now, let's get back to the actual video.
Yes, people, here we go. I have no idea if that footage was included, but just for the record, we are back to the present day, and we have an egg fried rice, we have a whole grain rice, we have some tuna and some sweet corn, so you know the deal. Bish bash bosh, one of the quickest, most convenient meals on the planet. And then of course, a meal isn't a meal without some dessert, so 4 caramel rice cakes and a whole tub of strawberry skylight. Perfetto.
And although I don't want to turn this into a whole activity tracker science video, I already know I'm going to get that one person saying, Scott, the calories on the Fitbit aren't accurate.
Man, f*** you.
Look, I know this bad boy isn't going to be fully accurate and you shouldn't be relying on it, but it still can be pretty close to give you a nice ballpark range as per some research out there, which you can see in the graph by Stackpool 2003, who tracked actual steps versus the ones on the watch. Okay, you can pause it if you want a better look, but the activity trackers were generally pretty good, with the ones that were actually different still showing to be no more than just 10% off for treadmill walking, treadmill running and elliptical exercise. Now for energy expenditure, it is a little bit different, as seen in the graphs again, where the difference between measured and predicted calories range from 13%, which is pretty accurate, to 60%, with some devices over predicting and some devices under predicting. So no, they're not going to be fully accurate of course, but they can still be within like 10%. So the main take home message is just to keep whatever value you get consistent regardless whether it's high or low, and you should be good to go. And on the topic of steps, that is exactly what we've just done. We've banged them out the way they're literally through the roof with all my running, averaging like 17 to sometimes even 20,000. But yeah, let me know if you want a full-on updated activity tracker science video. But for now, we've banged them out and we have strolled down to Libero's. You probably haven't seen this in the vlogs yet, but it is essentially like the chipper down the road. Look at that battered sausage, oh baby. And fun fact, as a kid I would literally get a battered sausage and chips like every second day. No wonder I was a fat kid. But anyway, we are at Super Value. Honestly, I am very embarrassed. We have been to so many grocery stores, but Jesus, absolute spooner. But I'm not going to include that in the video. We are going to go for dinner, and you've probably guessed what it is based off what we picked up at Lidl. Here we go, transition through the forehead.
Yes, people, did you guess correctly? The burrito bowl of peace, and the parents did actually have another barbecue today with a whole chicken and some chicken kebabs, so that is going to be the topping. Then we have 4 of the wraps, and that is a wrap. Literally. And boom, there we go, workout finito. So we did some weights, and then the starter was this bad boy, so 250s with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26 rounds of 250, and then 5 rounds of 200, so that is a wrap. And like I said, I'll put all the workout descriptions
of my workouts like down below the overview.
But it's safe to say we ticked that box off today. I'm not sure what color the hoodie's actually supposed to be, but an absolute whopper nonetheless. And what is this? A new hoodie? New cereal? I'm a changed man. I'm telling you. Anyway, that is the end of the video. And yes, bringing me on to the cereal and the macro capper. I was in Super Value and I walked past the cereal aisle and I saw Wheatos and I was literally like, oh my god, it's been forever since we had a bowl of Wheatos. So what I did was mix and match a bowl of Wheatos with the GOAT, the white chocolate Cocoa Pops, of course with the salted caramel Gianni's and the toffee yogurt. And yeah, that's another full day of eating in the books. Again, I don't rigidly track, as long as I'm like staying within the 700 to like 750 gram of carb range, like 210 minimum protein, usually get more because of the trace amounts in carbs, and like 65 to 75 grams of fat. I'm pretty happy. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, gained an insight to like how I'm training and stuff. So yeah, if you want more of these, please comment down below. But for now, that's the end of this video. Hope you all have a good day. See you all in the next video. Boop!